So tonight I'm heading south on Sumac Street towards the cube houses. And these cube houses were built by two Canadian architects, and Ben Kuttner and Jeff Brown were the two Canadian architects who created these cube houses along Sumac Street. And these houses are potentially up for demolition. And the cube houses themselves, there are three of them, and one of them is a residential unit and the other two are commercial units. And these buildings are just under the DVP underpass here. And this building is located at 1 Sumac Street, and as you can see, the architecture is unlike anything you would see in Toronto. And I didn't even know about the history of this building up until a few weeks ago. I've driven by this building and I didn't even know people were living in it. And at one time there were posters on this building for a coffee shop. And this cube building, the architects copied an architect in the Netherlands who was building cube homes, again, to alleviate housing concerns and make things more affordable, and also to be able to build on land which is otherwise land you can't develop on. And there's really not much around here. It's literally sandwiched between Eastern Avenue, which is a roadway in Toronto, and the DVP underpass. And when they were creating these cube homes, the architects were building them such that they could be movable. So I'm just gonna walk around this building here, and there's a lot of refuge here. So if the developer has any intention on saving this cube building, my thoughts looking at it up close, folks, is probably not. And this cube building here does not have heritage status in Toronto. It has not been designated a heritage property, but it is on the Heritage Registry, which means it does have some cultural heritage value, but is not protected right now, guys. And so this building more than likely will be taken down. One of the tenants who was living in the building has already been evicted. And when he was evicted, he was paying $2,700 a month for one of these cubes. And it's much easier to demolish a building like this if you don't have any tenants inside, right? And there is a stairwell here that leads up to the cube home, and I haven't seen anybody coming into this building yet. So let's see if I can get up here and see what the view is like up here. This is an old stairwell here, guys. Again, this building was occupied and built in 1996. And man, this stairwell feels really unstable. And it's really rusted. It's obvious that nobody is taking care of this landmark in the city. Let's go all the way up, guys, and have a look. I can't get inside. Yeah, look at this building, guys. It's not being taken care of. And from what I read, the people who do occupy this cube building say there is water leaking inside and they have mold. So only time will tell if this building is salvageable. I'm gonna come back down the stairs. And the developer also purchased these homes just adjacent to the cube home because the developer wants to use all of this land. So they're going to be using the property that the cube house sits on, as well as these older residential homes across the street. And Block Development was able to purchase 6 of these 8 homes here. So the holdout might actually be these 2 buildings here on the corner of Sumac Street. So this building here is not boarded up, and this building here, this home here, doesn't appear to be boarded up. So the developer would be able to develop on this land with these homes here all the way back to the cube house that is sitting on that parcel of land.